Hey, welcome to my channel. So, I am hot, sweaty, looking all sorts of funky, but I wanted to do a mukbang, and this is only because I find them kind of interesting. I don't know why I would want to watch someone eat, but I do, and I actually watch, I believe it's vegopiggingout or vegopiggingout. I'm not sure how you pronounce it. But she does stuff from Japan, and I'm just like, I used to live there when I was like, 13 years old, because my dad used to be in the military. And so when I see her, I'm like, it just brings back like so many memories, and I get like, oh my god, I can't, I remember that stuff. Or it's just kind of neat. I don't have anything that interesting to eat, but if you can see it, and my little setup is so rigged right now, it's not even funny, but it's, this is actually pork, and then, I want to say stir-fried, sauteed, whatever you want to call it, but the 2 bell peppers, red and green, and then some onions, and then my little corn tortillas, and then I got some, ta-da, watermelon, because I've been on a watermelon kick. So I'm going to go ahead and start digging in because your girl's hungry. But I don't know, just kind of want to see it, because people like, when you sit down, it's like you're eating a meal with someone, or I don't know, you're just curious like how they make stuff, or what their food looks like, what their options are, that kind of thing. And then, oh, okay, now normally most Hispanic households have tapatio. Your girl doesn't, so I've been using Louisiana hot sauce. It does the trick for me. It's not like, tapatio would be better, but I do what I do. So let me go ahead and Now I would normally should have done it separately, like put the bell peppers, onion, all that stuff first, sauteed them like I originally did, and then take it out and then throw the meat in there, and so I get that nice color to it. And for some reason I was like, oh, let me just put it in with the vegetables. Yeah, let me see how it goes. So my veggies are a little more overdone than I prefer, but it still tastes good. And it was like basic salt, pepper, garlic powder. I kept it basic. I wasn't trying to get too fancy with it. This is the caramelized onion. I love me some caramelized onion. I also brought Elvis. I have some iced tea in here. My Tivana, the citrus mint one. It's just been sounding good, and then because it does seem to like help flush my system, I feel it, so that's why I'm doing that. But I need like music. Oh, don't you hate when you just drop something with a fork, you're like halfway into your mouth, and you're like, oh, there it goes. Actually, it's not way overcooked. I just don't like when my bell peppers turn like that color, like that's that overcooked look, but they have still kind of a crunch to them. I actually prefer when it still looks really green or really bright, but that's because I messed up and put my meat in there. I don't know what I was thinking. So actually, no, let me get a green one up here. And eating food should not make you this excited, but yeah, I do. I'm like, oh, it looks so good, it tastes so good, but waiting all day for it. Did I go cross-eyed on that one? So sweet, so good. I literally could just sit here and eat it just like that, honestly, but I wanted some tortilla. I'm having such issues like keeping away from the bread. It's really harder than it seems. But honestly, there is so much stuff like gluten and so many things that it's like, I'm glad I do not have celiac and I'm not ultra sensitive, but because I'm trying to watch what I'm eating, sorry, my nose, that's kind of why I'm trying to go the gluten-free route, but not as easy as you think. Oops. Sorry, that noise is probably like annoying as hell. I hate when I hear that noise. It's like, makes you cringe. And I'm also not one of those people that like, girls that takes like them little tiny petite bites. I'm sorry, keeping it real. I like to fill my mouth. That's part of the problem. When I'm at a restaurant, I don't maybe like as big, but I used to do that back in the day, like, oh, let me just take a tiny bite of my hamburger, and then I would end up getting half of it on the plate more than anything in my mouth, trying to be cutesy. And then I was like, you know what? If someone doesn't like the way I eat a hamburger, then they're just not meant for me. Fortunately, my husband doesn't mind. Okay, gonna go in with the tortilla. I might tapatio. No, Louisiana hot sauce. See, I missed my tapatio already. I'm trying to be fancy on here, because normally I just pick it up with my fingers. I don't even care. Oh, no. Bell peppers. And I know I should put more in just one and then do it, but I don't like to do that. I like to do it like this. So hard not to talk with my mouth full, because I'm like, it's awkward silence, and then I go to like talk and I'm like, let me know. So you don't see what's all up in my mouth. I'm going with a little bit of hot sauce. Probably the reason why I use a lot of hot sauce too is because, other than I think like the sodium intake, and so you have to be careful with it, but other than the sodium intake, it gives your food flavor. And I didn't make any fresh salsa of my own. We still need to go grocery shopping. So I'm back. My phone evidently wanted to go kaput, so I had to go and delete some stuff. So this is where I'm at now, because it's been a little while. So, but I'm gonna continue on eating on this. Then I'm gonna dig into my watermelon. I don't normally do like watermelon for dessert, or like I was trying to have a dessert, but it sounded good. I've been on a watermelon kick, because watermelon is the shit. The onion's so sweet. And I literally just did like a little bit of olive oil, maybe like a tablespoon. And then because, the vegetables, they kind of sweat down and, produce their own liquid and stuff. And then by the time I put the meat in, I didn't need to season it like all that much or anything. I just, you don't need much to make stuff taste good. And it's good. Oh, little juice going on there. Today was actually like a good day. Couldn't wait to get home, but it was actually a good day. You have like those good days. You wake up on time, just kind of get ready. It just seems on point for the day. With all the like sporadic stuff I've got going on lately in my life, and just like worries and concerns, and it was nice to just have a mellow day. Just kind of wish my husband was home, because I do get a little bit lonely sometimes, like just kicking back at home. And unfortunately, I don't have that many friends that I keep in contact with or that are really around me. Partly because girls are mean. I'll be honest, women are mean, and I'm unfortunately one of those women that is like, I ain't gonna put up with your shit. So, I actually have very few women friends that I consider friends, or that, get my sense of humor, or that can tolerate me, because I'm just like, girls could be like complaining about something, and I don't know, I'm just not one of those ones that's always like, oh my god, really, did that happen? Oh no, I'm one of those ones that was like, why are you still with that person, or why are you still bitching about this? And I try to be kind of concerned, but I just like, when the stupidity is abundant, and seeing that's what gets me in trouble. It's my mouth and my face, because my facial expressions, it's hard for me to find women that I can interact with that I'm just like, okay, you're my kind of style. Because I'm not all about the bougie stuff. I joke around, I like some purses, I like some, but I don't. I like makeup, I do that, but there's still a part of me that is like so tomboyish, it's not even funny. I need to do these more often because I literally sat there for a whole minute, I think, just talking to you and didn't even take a bite when usually it's like in reverse. But, so I can get this down. Veggies were good. Let me move my plate to the side and bring the watermelon over. Now I had a watermelon yesterday, and the last of the one that we had, and it was like super sweet. This one's good, but the other one was still better. It can't compete, but it's still good. Oh, and I was looking up too, because I was trying to look at stuff for like diabetics. I am not a diabetic. I do not have celiac disease. I'm just trying to go gluten-free. I'm trying to keep, though, two kind of diabetic standards on some things because I do know it is healthier for you to eat that way. But like on the, was it glycemic index, watermelon is actually, I think it's like higher, but because of the carbs in it, it was like the amount of carbs is really, really low, so it almost like kind of counteracts the sugar part. So it basically said that it wasn't enough to spike your blood sugar, which is pretty awesome because I love some watermelon. I'm like, I make these some watermelon, bananas. What is it? I was gonna say vegetables for some reason. Like, what the heck did that come from? And then Pidgeotto was in my mind. I don't even play that thing, and I'm like, every now and then something like randomly crosses my mind. And this is why I never like get stuff done, because I'm just like, I don't know, lately I'm just like so random. Thank you very much. A little while ago, my brother ran in and was like, he took some ibuprofen and then he took some, he's like, what is this? I'm like, tea, and he drank it and goes, oh. That's what happens when you're addicted to that sugar and all the other stuff. When you have some real tea with just a little bit of sweetener in it, a little bit of honey, yeah, you can taste it. Okay. I think I've blabbed on here long enough. I'm really debating on whether or not I want to show this, but I think I will. So I'm going to go ahead and end this. Hope you enjoyed my little mukbang. Let me see if I can close this real quick. I don't know if you can see it or not. Like a little thing came up, said critical battery. But I'm going to go ahead and end this, my little mukbang. I just wanted to do this just because.